Have you ever woke up one morning and took a long look at yourself in the mirror and asked the question, what the heck happened to me? What the heck happened to me? You look at yourself and you said, man, Brian, I'm at least 35, 40 pounds overweight. I'm completely out of shape. I feel disgusted by myself, and quite frankly, I don't know what to do. I look at all these videos of young people suggesting do this, do that, and it just, you can transform, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, I don't know if that's possible. And so you sit down and you say, man, what am I gonna do? And that's the position that I found myself in. And if that's the position you're in, well, guess what? Help us here, because I actually did something about it. I had been listening to the advice of my wife for a while, telling me that, Brian, you're really out of shape. You need to do something about it. And of course, I didn't want to hear that. Being the prideful person that I am, which I'm not, proud of. But I said, well, I'm going to do something about it. And I remember watching this video, or reading an article actually, and it talked about the benefits of push-ups. And so I said, you know what? Push-ups are easy. I could start there. So this morning I'd like to talk a little bit about my results, what happened after a year, where I am, and the benefits of push-ups. So stick around and I'll tell you all about it. If this is your first time to my channel, I'm Bryant. I'm over 60 guy, and I talk about, all things health, and I talk about some AI and Bitcoin, travel, faith, that kind of thing. And so if you're new, welcome. If you wouldn't mind hitting a like or subscribe, that helps my channel grow. So I'm 60 years old. I'm completely out of shape. I've gained far too much weight for my size. You can email me over60guy@hotmail.com, over60guy@hotmail.com. Ask for my wellness guide. It has pictures of my before and after. You'll see how big I was and what I look like now. And but at that time, I'm thinking to myself, well, what can I do? Is there anything I can do? And I started with push-ups. And at first, I couldn't do many. I mean, I had to get on my knees. I was thinking, man, I'll just knock down and pop out 20. I spent 26 years in the military. Certainly I can do some push-ups. And man, I couldn't do push-ups. I had to get on my knees and do push-ups. And so some of us have to just start there, doing push-ups on our knees. So that was me. I got down on my knees and started doing some push-ups. And I said to myself, well, I'm just gonna do them every day. And I'm gonna set a goal. I wanna go from 50 push-ups a day in the morning. And if I can do 50 more at night, that'll be great. That'll jumpstart my effort, because I knew that if I started doing push-ups, I could gain some muscle, and that might be a motivation to do other things. So that's what I did. It took me probably a good week to 10 days to where I was doing maybe 20 push-ups. And then I just kept going. I kept going and kept going. Every day I was disciplined about it. I didn't skip. My mind would tell me, oh, you can just knock off today, but I didn't. And I just kept doing them. And it took me about 30 days to where I was doing 50 push-ups. 50 push-ups in the morning, and sometimes 50 push-ups at night as well. And now I add other things, but you can check out some of my videos on squats, walking, planks, things like that. But just push-ups. I started doing that, and after 30 days, I was up to 50. 61 now. It's a year later, and I dropped over 30 pounds. I'm fitting clothes almost like I was in high school, waist size, which is a great sign, right, where you should be. and I feel stronger, and it led me to start doing more and being more active. It was kind of the catalyst that started the whole thing, the first domino. So I feel like if you will just start with push-ups, if you will just commit to 30 days of getting stronger, it will certainly help. Also, in that article, and I did some research, this one talked about 9. I'm going to break it down to 7 benefits that I found, especially for seniors like myself. I guess I'm a senior now. You know, I never really saw myself that way, but I am. So I'm 61. But push-ups definitely help with upper body strength. I mean, it helps, builds around your shoulders, your arms, right? Your upper back. Push-ups are great for that. It'll start tightening this area and firming up the area. So that's a great thing. And also, push-ups improve your posture. You know, think about it. When you're planked like that, you're forced to remain stiff. It improves your posture. Stabilizes your spine, you know, improves and reduces some back neck pain, improves breathing, that kind of thing. So push-ups definitely do that. Upper body strength, improve posture. Number 3, it enhances your core strength because you're engaged in this plank-like situation. It works your abdominals, right? Your lower back, and it gives you better balance and stability, which is so important as we get older. Balance and stability is very important. You don't want to be hunched over, you know, hunched over in a walker. You want to be straight up as you get into your 70s and 80s. Push-ups can improve heart health. You know, it elevates your heart rate. When you start doing 50 push-ups, you're going to find that your heart rate gets elevated, which can lead to better, you know, heart condition, right? Certainly important, certainly important. And bone density. This is one that's so critical, bone density. I mean, you want strong bones. And so by working strength exercises, starting with push-ups, it's going to help create better bone density, which you're going to want going into your 70s, 80s, and 90s. The stronger your bones are, the denser, the less risk from falls. You know, a lot of illness and injury at older age start with falls. So you need to build bone density, okay? So important. And it also, this leads to number 6, which is injury prevention. That's just one of the things I'm talking about. Stronger bones, stronger muscles make you more stable and resistant to injuries. So you want to be careful of the injuries that you gain as you get older. So injury prevention is number 1. And then increased flexibility. Push-ups will help you become more flexible in your elbows, in your shoulders, right? Your wrists, which is so important. Got guy trimming the hedges coming along on my walk here. It's a beautiful morning here. I live in the east coast of America. Beautiful right now, this time of year. But so those are 7 great benefits. The other thing is that when you start this program, when you start your program, your push-up program, just know that you can start on your knees, but also you can just start on the wall. You can just stand up, kind of bend, you know, kind of off the wall a little bit, and then just start pushing up at the wall if you want to start. You know, if you want to just start at the wall and then move down to your knees, right? And then move into a push-up, and you want to set a goal for the first maybe week or 10 days. Let's say you want to start with wall, knee, and do maybe 5 push-ups, get down to 5 push-ups, and then grow from there. You set 50 in the first 30 days as a goal, but what if you do 30? Hey, that's 30 more than you were doing. That's better than you were doing. The bottom line is you need to get active and get started. If you check out one of my past videos on the 30-day challenge, I would invite you to start your 30-day challenge, getting healthy in 30 days. I had several people do the 30-day challenge, and they message me and tell me they're doing great. So check out that video, 30-day challenge. Check out some of my other videos on walking, squats, plank, all for us people approaching 60, in their 60s over. So if today you decided that you were going to start with push-ups and that you were determined to not give it up, I feel like in 30, 90 days, a year, you're gonna be very grateful. You're gonna be very happy. So don't give up. And like I like to say, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face shine upon you and give you peace. And until tomorrow, I wish you a great blessing.